Hello, everyone. Ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The crowd here in anticipation of their home team Cavaliers in an interconference battle here at the Quicken Loans Arena. Now Golden State's starting five. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the small forward. Now here is Smith. Love with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got the opening basket of the game for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think, at this stage of his career, because right now they need him to score the basketball while he continues to improve his point guard skills.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass. Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Again, Curry missing. And the dunk by James.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability. And the thing about LeBron James, he's really done a nice job of reshaping his game over the years. I mean, every veteran goes through losing a little speed and quickness. The great ones compensate by getting stronger and more physically imposing, not to mention also their basketball IQ grows as well, just as has been the case for LeBron.
Now here's Curry. Over to the left wing. Shoots from the baseline. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number one of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
We're talking about the strength of LeBron now. We saw Michael Jordan do this too. They paid a lot of attention to their body as they got older, and thus they became more sculpted. They looked more physical.
Exactly. Leaned up and altered their games a bit. Not nearly as high flying, but just as potent and as effective.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
To the inside. It's stolen by Smith.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low. And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Thompson inside the line. And Curry has it in the corner. Curry with another miss.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period. Boy, I tell you, the Warriors did something that no other team had ever done before. They ended the regular season ranked first in field goal percentage and field goal percentage defense. Essentially, they were the best offensive and defensive team in the league. Remarkable.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Ramon Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for. Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes. And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen. A double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch. That's painful.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 12. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. The Warriors making a switch here. Ezeli's checked in. Warriors trailed by 10. And stolen by Fry. And Shumpert kicks to Mozgov.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly.
Cleveland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
LeBron James.
And both free throws good for James.
Thank you, Cleveland!
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Iguodala's drive. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Iguodala's got 5.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up. Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Iguodala out there with Festus Ezeli. Then there's Barbosa. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Barnes in the 3 spot. Here's Thompson. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Clearly a mental lapse at an inopportune time.
Yeah, that's a terrible mistake, Greg, to make it any time, but it's really exacerbated when you make it at this time.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Ezeli. Draymond Green comes in for Andre Iguodala. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Bogut back up on top. He's covered by Thompson. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at either end, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team scrambling to find its game.
Great point. I mean, that aggression has allowed them to just create a lot of havoc. And boy, are they taking advantage.
Warriors trailed by 15.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Irving dishes to Shumpert. That's good.
And that's going to increase the field goal percentage even more. They have a huge edge in that category.
And that's because they've been playing smart basketball. I mean, they've been very patient offensively, and their shot selection has been superb.
Alfred Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor. The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Pass to Bogut. At the top of the key, Clark. And here's Green outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster. Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
Landon Rush, he's checked in for Golden State. Thompson comes in for Ian Clark.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. James checked in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And they double up James. To the wing right side. Ozgov drives in.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Stolen by Thompson. Here's Green. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Thompson misses.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Guys, last season, Klay Thompson made his first All-Star trip overall. Clark, his game took a huge leap forward.
Hey, I agree with you, Kevin. And a big reason for that, I think, was his spot on Team USA. Playing the way he did and with that group really lifted his confidence.
Excellent point. Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's jacked in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Brandon Rush.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish it.
There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Here's Livingston. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And Thompson last season set the record for most points ever in a quarter with 37. Made all 13 shots and 2 free throws and finished the game with 52 points.
And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. They get Andre Iguodala.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
That's his first personal foul.
That's good from Ozgov.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Livingston, no luck.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Here's Dellavedova. No good on the buzzer beater. And so that's the end of the first half. Cavaliers lead by 14. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavaliers.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
An excellent game we've seen from LeBron. He's got 14 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
And his play in that first half, how about the discipline to go along with the efficiency, guys? His shot selection was just perfect.
I agree. I mean, whether it's been from mid-range or in tight, he is taking only what the defense is giving him and not trying to do too much. Very much playing within himself.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5. Irving misses. Clark, remember a year ago, Klay Thompson was the subject of trade speculation, possibly, in fact, going to the Timberwolves for Kevin Love.
Yeah, in the end, the Warriors stood pat, and it was a controversial decision at that point, but I don't think there's any question it was a pretty good move for the Warriors right now.
For the Cavalier girls.
And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. For the three. And another three for Golden State.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one. And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end.
It's stolen by Bogut. And now Barnes running the floor. Oh!
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And, Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took them as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never.
Amon Shumpert's checked in for the Cavaliers. And then for Golden State, Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And Ian Clark subbed in for Thompson. Spates. And the layup's good off the glass. Spates has got his first points in this one.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
It's Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
And now he's starting to get it going. 4 3-pointers in the game for him, and 3 have come in this half.
And that one's good, Irving.
Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Warriors trailed by 6. Curry attacking. They kick it out to Green. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Golden State's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And that one's good, Barnes.
They've raised their field goal percentage just above 50% here. They actually look like a totally different team than what we saw in the first half. Much better execution offensively.
Irving passes to Love. 6 to shoot. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Love's got his second basket of the game. On its way from Curry for 2. No good off the front iron.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
They get it back. Thompson with the bucket. Thompson's got 12 points in the game.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
You know, that just can't happen. They need much more effort than that on the glass.
Shumpert against Barnes. And it's Shumpert penetrating. And that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Smith has checked in. Different look here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Spates. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Ian Clark. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's Green missing. The Cavaliers leading by 8.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
And I'm guessing that's exactly what they're probably going to do here.
LeBron with the block. Here's Ezeli. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
So he gets them both. Now Irving. The points coming in bunches as we wrap up the third quarter. It's been a good one. The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Cavaliers leading on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in the small forward position. And the shot is good. Dellavedova's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Picked by Mozgov. Smith drives in, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
Ah, that's bringing it down hard.
Yes,
Bring it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And the basket good.
And when he gets it going, this is what can happen. They need to think about the double team now.
Picked by Mozgov. Thompson against Irving. Soft touch off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He told them that they simply have to step up, saying if we don't make a move now, it's going to be too late. Give them everything you've got. Kevin?
And thank you for that, Doris.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
It's stolen by Bogut. The 3 from Barnes. Green kicks to Thompson. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Shot clock at 6. Feeds to Curry. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. Dellavedova dishes to Mozgov.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. LeBron, he's checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Kyrie Irving in for Matthew Dellavedova. Thompson for the triple. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. J.R. Smith's checked in for Iman Shumpert. The drive by James. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number one of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Cavaliers.
You know, Clark, their big advantage was points in the paint.
Well, they pounded that ball inside, Kevin, and operated down low. It worked for them.